Hello and welcome to the day in the life of a FinOps practitioner. Today's use case, what's my cloud spend been over the last 3 months? Now this is quite a common use case that FinOps or cloud governance teams come across. And it can be challenging, especially if you have your public cloud data spanning multiple providers. You might have some resources in AWS, while other types of resources in Azure or GCP. So now your practitioners have to swivel chair into multiple tenants to download raw data, sanitize that data, parse it into common categories that folks can understand, categories such as compute, storage, database, networking, AI, large language models, etc., and then put together visualizations that pair all that data together so that it can be presented to an executive, only to find out, given the ephemeral nature of the cloud, that the data is probably stale by the time you have to present it, or if the requirements for that data change. Say you're looking for now data in the last 6 months, 9 months. Say you want to slice and dice it further. How does ServiceNow address these day-to-day use cases around visibility? Well, we can connect directly into the API of your public cloud provider once you've activated and installed the Cloud Cost Management product plugins. Once you've configured those integrations and set up your preferences and settings, you'll automatically be taken to the Cloud Cost Management workspace, where you'll see sanitized, normalized data available from day one. If you go down to the middle here, you can see your spend across these cloud providers, in this case, for the month. You can pivot to 3 months, 6, 9, or 12. So now I can see what my spend has looked like across these providers over that period of time. I can see that the spend in AWS increased substantially over a period of 1 month. If I wanted to see the types of resources across these providers, I can simply toggle to service category grouping. And what ServiceNow does is we normalize all of the types of resources across each of these providers and put them into these common categories that folks can understand in everyday language. So I can see here that I've got a number of compute resources, I've got a few databases here as well, and I've got quite a few workloads doing machine learning tasks. I can toggle these off to focus only on common categories like compute, database, and networking to give my executive a cleaner view. Now, if I wanted to take a step further and see the specific resources across each of these pillars, all I need to do is click into any one of these visualizations and I get taken to an analytics dashboard where I can further parse the data that I'm looking at. And as I go through each of these visualization updates, I can see the record view below change to match. So if I only wanted to see spend in Azure for this past month, I can now see all of the configuration items. In this case, there's 383 across all of the various service categories within specifically Azure. And I can also see what cost has looked like for that period of time. If you've got a tagging principle within your cloud governance team, I can also do that grouping right here. So if I wanted to see the spend that's by a business unit tag category, I can simply click into that and I can see the spend across multiple business units for that month, or in the case of this specific use case, across a 3-month period. Here I can see the spend is evenly split by the looks of it across 4 different departments. There's multiple other filters that you can also run. For example, if you wanted to see data center region specifically, you can select a bunch of regions from here and you can see the resources in that specific region. I can also see specific types of cloud services. If I only wanted to see Amazon Elastic Cloud, so the EC2 instances, I can filter on all of the specific service names within a cloud provider and specifically look at those resources as well. And there you have it, use case solved in less than 5 minutes. Thank you.